Like a map with no oceans. Yeah. That song is just stuck in my head. It's so amazing. It's so awesome. God, it's stuck in my head. The guy's a genius. If you guys know what song that's from, leave a comment. And if you comment on how awesome my singing is and how awesome that song is and the title of that song, then I will give you a little bro fist, like through the computer screen. Like you just put your fist up to your monitor and I'll just bam, bro fist. Yeah, I'll do it. I promise you. But yeah, anyways, this video is me on my Chief Bandit a while back. As you can see, this is pre-Tempest patch. Yeah, and I'm just here at MP3, just grinding away, training my ass off, trying to get those levels. It's the struggle, man. It's the struggle. But yeah, I'm just training here a while back, and I didn't want to waste the footage, so I decided to use it in this video. But yeah, anyways, this video is not about MapleStory whatsoever. This video has been a video I've been wanting to make for so long. Since I started my channel, I've been wanting to make this video. This is the video, this is the story I wanted to tell for so long. But I didn't feel like I didn't want to just do it when I only had like 50 subscribers or 100 subscribers. I wanted a lot of people to see this, and I feel comfortable with how many people are going to see this video and the awesome story that I have to tell. And it's an awesome story. It is my favorite ever childhood memory. It's so funny. It is the best story ever. Anyways, let's just start it. Let's start the story. So it was grade 2. And it was a Tuesday. I remember this because of something else that happened that day. But it was a Tuesday, and I remember just being so happy to go to class. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to go to class. I'm going to learn about hexagons and octagons and squares and rectangles and how all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. And, oh, God, that math and knowledge. Oh, I remember thinking about that. That's a specific thought I had as a grade 2-year-old. A grade 2 student going to school. That was my thoughts. Those were my thoughts. That was it. I was so happy to go to school. And me and my friends were just waiting outside because it was grade 2. You don't walk into the classroom. You have to wait for the teacher. We're all lined up outside. And my class had like a glass like wall. I don't know. It was just I guess a window, but it wasn't really like a window shape. It was the whole wall, and you could see into the class, which would just be terrible in a lockdown situation because the murderers would know exactly where we were. But basically the whole wall was glass, and we were just waiting there. And there's one kid inside the class already, and we're like, how the hell did that guy get in there? The door's open, but we were just like, you can't go in there if the teacher's not in there, and he's just sitting there, and we're like, okay, whatever. And the teacher finally comes, and I hate this teacher. God damn, I hated her. It was the worst teacher of my life. But she gets there eventually, and she's like, okay, class, let's go in. And she said it in like a rude way, like the way that would make everyone hate her, because everyone hated her. I hate her. I still hate her. If I ever see her again, I'll still hate her. I won't do anything, but I just go, oh, I hate you. That's what I do. And we all went in, and as soon as we went in, woof, just this big woof of crap. It was just all crap. It was the smell of feces in the air, and it was so bad. It was just so awful. It was terrible. It was the worst smell I've ever smelled in my life. It was worse. What that smell when your dad was in the washroom? It was worse than that. It was so goddamn awful. It was terrible. I can't even explain it. But we get in there, and we're like, oh, God, what's the smell? Everyone's, joking around, like, oh, God, what's that smell? Oh, my God, it smells like crap. We're all laughing and going, oh, it's so bad. And that one kid who was in the class before everyone, he was sitting there crying. And I'm looking at him, and I can't figure out why he's crying. And then I look under his desk, and he's wearing shorts, and there's crap dripping out of his shorts onto the floor into a nice little mountain of crap. And I know it's bad, but this is my favorite childhood memory. I don't know. It was the funniest moment of my entire life. We all looked at him, and we're just like I don't think we laughed back then, but I was looking at him like, what? How is that possible? It was such a weird thing to see as a child, just crap dripping out of someone's shorts. But I don't understand how it dripped out of his shorts, because he was sitting down and it had to have like pushed its way like through the leg of his short and then dropped off. I don't understand. It must have been a lot of crowd. Like there's still, like, if he stood up, there must have been just like like it should have just all fell. But he didn't stand up. The teacher I hate went up and picked him up by like his back and like the back of his knees type of thing, like they do like after you marry someone, like the bride the position the bride's in after they're married, and kind of took him to the bathroom in the classroom. We had a bathroom in the class, and just I don't know what the hell happened in there, because there's no shower. It was just a sink in the toilet. So I was always curious to what happened in there. But I remember him going home, and me and my friends just laughing the rest of the day, because that was just a perfect day. That was just, as a kid, there's nothing funnier than poop. And when one of your friends poops, it's just the best day ever. It is just the best day ever. Anyways, guys, that's kind of my story. It was just funny. It was a story I've been wanting to tell for a long time, but I didn't exactly know when was the right time, but I did it anyways. Okay. Next episode of Luminous Road to 70 will be out soon. Nothing really else to say. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and peace.